back inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old. Throwing right away on the game's first play. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cowboys.
First down.
On the play fake, Dak. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go play action. It's Prescott. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
There we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Dak can throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once again, it's Warren. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. From the gun, Rodgers. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Play action now. Prescott. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Prescott now. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, Rodgers. This one complete to Hayward. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 11.
Austin brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Rodgers to throw.
35-yard line.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down.
On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rodgers. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
That's the score. Cowboys 17. Steelers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now Rodgers will set up the screen to Gainwell. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Gainwell. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw is Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Corliss Waitman now As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That's taken on this side of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Here's Gainwell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
2nd down, Rodgers. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Play fake. Prescott. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the option, here's Williams. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
A gain of 1.
Third down and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Steelers offense are ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 28-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. And now the punting unit will come up as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 60.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he will score! George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Rodgers now. That'll be complete to Gainwell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Throwing, Rodgers. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. And
on the ground, Gainwell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Donovan Izaraku gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
third and 11.
From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now Gainwell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Third and 11. Rodgers to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
On the give, it's Williams. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down in the 15.
And the Cowboys.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.